Hi everyone! Many of you have been asking how to publish your Obsidian Vault with Flowershow. And right now our Flowershow Obsidian plugin is a little outdated and needs some refactoring. So in the meantime, I want to show you a temporary solution using another excellent plugin called Enveloppe. And the nice thing is, Enveloppe even comes with some bonus features, which I'll show you at the end. But before we dive into the plugin setup, there's one small change you may need to make in your vault. Because Envelope only uploads attachments that are linked as Obsidian wiki links. So if you're using front matter fields like image or avatar, which are supported by Flowershow, you need to make sure they're using wiki links too, not just plain paths. Otherwise, Envelope will just ignore these files. So if you're using just plain paths in your image front matter fields like this, you'll need to wrap them in double square brackets. And as you can see, this is also cool because Obsidian recognizes it as a wiki link. You can click on it, it will show you the actual linked image, but also it's just better when you add it because it's just less error prone. This way you don't need to type the whole path manually. Now, if you have a handful of these, you can just go and update them manually. But if you have a ton of these, you might want to run a global search and replace. And unfortunately, Obsidian doesn't support this yet, so you might need to use another text editor for this, unfortunately. I'm going to use VS Code for this, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so I have my Obsidian Vault opened in VS Code, and now to run global search and replace, I'm gonna hit Command-Shift-H. When you're on Windows, Control-Shift-H. Okay, and now we're gonna add this simple regex. You can find it in the tutorial notes. And we're gonna replace it with this. So basically we want to extract the current image front matter field value and wrap it in double square brackets. As you can see, we have additional quotes here. And this is needed because in front matter is written in YAML format. And if you don't use quotes, this will be recognized as an array which has an array inside, which has a string inside, and we don't want that. So we need to wrap it in quotes, and as you can see, because this is the example we did in Obsidian, Obsidian did it for us automatically. Okay. Now, there will be some Obsidian files targeted here as well, so we want to discard them, this as well. Everything that is not your markdown content. And we will also exclude this because we don't want to wrap it the second time. It's already done. Okay, now in order to apply this for all, you just need to click this. Yes, replace, done. And we can go back to our Obsidian Vault and see if it worked. Yes, we've got all the paths wrapped. Alright, now let's install the plugin. Let's go to Community Plugins and search for Envelope. Let's install and enable it and go to Options. And you need to provide your GitHub username, repository name, and GitHub personal access token. So if you haven't created a repository yet, like me, let's do it now. Okay, and you need to create it with a README or gitignore or license, because otherwise GitHub will not create a branch, and you do need it to create a branch. So if you I'm gonna just go with README. It's gonna be replaced anyway with README from my vault. Okay, I'm gonna copy the name and put it here, and you can click here to generate your personal access token. And just give it some name. And click on generate token. Then you want to copy it over to the plugin settings. You can click on test connection to see if it worked. If you see this green pop up, it works. Now we need to configure the plugin so that it works with Flowershow. And there are quite a lot of different options, but fortunately the plugin allows you to both export and import config. So we have prepared a preset for you, and you'll find it in the tutorial notes. So you can grab it from there, paste it here, and that's it. Your plugin is configured. What it basically does is it makes sure that files are uploaded at the exact same locations you have them in your vault, and that Envelope also looks for wiki links in our special front matter fields, so image and avatar, and some other things. Note that this is not the only preset that will work. You might want to tweak some of these options. It depends on your use case. So check out the docs for the plugin itself. But this is the most universal, I think, and the common setup. And we're ready to publish. So let's find upload all share notes command and use it. As you can see, it's working on it. It's also uploading some attachments, which is good. Means it's uploading our images. Okay, and it's done. So let's go to our repository, see if we have a new commit from Envelope, and if all our files are here. So yes. Okay, and I forgot to do one thing, because we did run global search and replace for image front matter field, but not for avatar. So this means that this file here was just ignored, and it should be here. So let's go to Obsidian and okay, and one more thing I did wrong is that the path is actually incorrect. So it wouldn't work even if I did wrap it in a wiki link. So let's do it properly. And it's Julie. Okay. And let's now upload single current active node. Okay, file published. Let's see. Okay, it worked. And we can now publish this repository with Flowershow. Okay, it's synced. Let's see if everything works. Great. And now, as promised, the cool stuff. So Envelope gives you a couple of really nice bonuses automatically. One is data view support. So if you use data view queries, they'll be resolved and saved as plain markdown in the repo. That means your published site shows the full tables and lists without relying on the data view plugin, because Flowershow doesn't currently natively support it. As you can see, I already have some table here, which was generated from a simple data view query. Okay, and the second feature is Excalibur support. So your drawings are automatically converted to SVG, and your embed links are updated as well. So you don't need to clutter your vault with extra SVG files. It all happens on the fly and only in the repo. Let's try this out. So I have some Excalibur drawing here, and I'm just gonna embed it here. Okay, and let's upload this single current active node again, and let's go to our repo. As you can see, our Excalibur drawing is here, and it's already converted to SVG. There's no original file, and it's here as well. And let's see if it rendered in Flowershow. Okay, and that's it. You set up Envelope, pushed your vault to GitHub, and published it with Flowershow. So from here you can keep writing in Obsidian and run the upload command whenever you're ready. If you found this helpful, and if you'd like to see more tutorials like this, let us know in the comments or in our Discord. Thanks for watching, and happy publishing!